if I get the calculator going here, I'd want to take I'm going to use some parentheses. 3 times 113 divided by 4 times 3.14. All of that to the 1/3 power. Did you guys practice putting that in your calculator? Oh, none of you have calculators. It's okay. You should probably be able to do that. That concerns me. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. What are you going to write down to remember that? Okay. So we end up getting 6.43215426, a lot of stuff. So rather than doing all that, we're going to say that R equals 6.4 feet. So if I have a sphere with a volume of 113 cubic feet, we wanted to know what the radius of that sphere would be, and we ended up getting 6.4 feet. Some head nodding happened. Good. Are you guys ready for the next one? How did this one go? Hi there. We did a cool problem on volume of a sphere. Yeah.
I was actually doing my job, just in a different spot. But I'll see the 7th hour. I'll see the rerun.
Oh boy. To calculate the annual inflation rate, R, in decimal form, of an item that increases in value from P to F over a period of n years, you can use the equation R equals F divided by P to the 1 over n minus 1. To find the annual inflation rate to the nearest 1/10 of a percent of a house that increases in value from $200,000 to $235,000 over a period of 5 years. Okay, can someone, you guys remember back when we were talking about solving word problems? What was that first step in order to understand, well, I almost gave away the punchline. What was that first step in the problem solving process? Maddie? Understand the problem. So could someone tell me what exactly this problem is asking us to do in their own words to demonstrate that you understand the problem? Or would anybody have questions about this problem that would help them understand it? Thomas.
Find out how the price changes each year.
Find out how the price changes each year?
Yeah.
Well, in our formula here, we only need it says it increases in value from P to F. So we don't actually need to know all those in-between steps. We just want to know what it starts at, what it ends at, and how much time passes. So we could know those individual steps, but I don't think we need to know it for this formula. So let's write down this formula and see what exactly it's going to get us. R equals F divided by P, all of that to the 1 over n power, and then I subtract 1. So this is where I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to analyze exactly what each one of these variables means. Ollie, you getting this down? Yeah. Okay, what does this R mean right here? It's somewhere in that problem. It tells us exactly what R means. To calculate the annual inflation rate R in decimal form for an item that increases in value from P to F over a period of n years. Isaiah, what'd you get? What?
I was thinking of the R
What is R?
inflation rate.
Yeah, this is my rate right here. And it looks like that's what we're solving for. Because it has R equals some other stuff. Okay, what's this F mean? It's a value. P is how much it starts off as, and F is how much it ends up as. So this is like our initial cost. And then this F is like our ending cost. You buy those Pokemon cards, 20 years later, worth millions, right? Did you laugh at me? I'm just kidding. All right, what's this? Do you guys see any other variables remaining up here? Maddie. N. Does anybody know what N is? Kelly.
Years.
This is the time in years. All right. So I think we're ready to do this. We need to find the annual inflation rate to the nearest tenth of a percent. Okay, so we're finding R. We're writing down our final formula here. R equals the nearest tenth of a percent for a house that increases in value from 200,000. So what's that 200,000? Is that our initial cost or our final cost? That's our initial cost. So I'm going to put 200,000. And then what's my final cost, or that F variable? 2,000? 235,000. Okay. So we have some sort of ratio, how much it changed by, and then what does that need to go to? What power does that need to go to? 1 to the 5th, because it's 5 years. So this is our time. So it's over 1 over 5. Anything else we need to add? That's subtract 1. Okay, so let's plug this into our calculator. 235,000. Let's go in here again, and I want to get this up here so you guys can see exactly how to put it in your calculator. Okay, so we're going 235,000, 000, divided by 200,000. That's my initial fraction. And it gets me 1.175, and I need to take that to the 1/5 power. So I end up with 1.032. That means nothing to me, guys. I get R equals 1.032. Maddie? Oh, we gotta subtract 1. So we subtract 1, and we get 0.03277. So I'm just gonna say R equals 0.032. Can someone tell me the significance of this? Nearest 10?
And the problem is what's it? Find the annual inflation.
Well, the nearest 10th, it would be 0. I'm going to round it to the nearest 1,000. I gotcha. Can anybody tell me the significance of R equaling 0.032? You guys know when you get a test score back, you get like an 8 out of 10, right? You do 8 divided by 10, you get 0.8. Did you get 0.8% on your test?
No.
No, what do you have to do to that percent, or that decimal? you have to multiply it by 100, right? So you can get into percent. So really, the rate of increase on this is 3.2%. So you got this house. Initially, it was $200,000. It increases in value 3.2% per year for 5 years, and you're going to sell it for $35,000 more than you bought it for. That's not bad.
I can give them exact numbers of what we paid for our house in Scott City, what we sold it for after so many years.
That would be pretty cool.
You want to figure it?
Yeah,
We
we'll
bought
bring
the,
it in someday. Yeah.
I'll just do
Oh,
it.
yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
We bought the house.
Here, I'm going to put it on the new slide.
Let me figure out how long.
Okay, so what was our problem here? R equals F over P to the 1 over N minus 1. So what kind of information do we need from this page to figure out the price increase of a home? Taya, how many years? So we need to know what N is. Maddie? Yeah, this is initial cost. And the ending cost, yeah. Or how much we sold it for. She sold it. What do you got for us?
Okay, we bought the house for $30,000.
Okay. Initially got it for $30,000.
We sold it for $140,000. So here's the kicker, but we lived in it for 33 years.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry I said, oh my goodness.
It's okay.
I was expecting you to do like 20 something. Okay, so let's figure this out. I'm going to put my calculator on the screen again. So we do 140, I'm going to use parentheses, 140,000 divided by 30,000. And all of that goes to the 1 divided by 33rd power. So you get 1.04, we got to subtract 1 from that. And then what did we do after that to get the percent? 10. Multiplied by 100. So we end up getting 4.7786. Hey, that's not bad. Not bad.
I like that.
That's cool. Now, if you buy a car, it's going to be the opposite.
It goes the other way.
Second you take it off the lot,
Yeah.
yeah. Cool. Well, that's all we have for today. I'm going to pass out homework 6.